Hello, in this video I shall be giving the analysis of a topic need to use methods of behavioral science to improve mask wearing. So we also need to pursue this particular science in preventing COVID-19, that is behavioral science. This is after all a science and we need to even pursue this way while spending a lot of money on expert work of research and development on medicines and vaccines. So how to improve this mask wearing among people? Because this is also a science that should be pursued under medical science, and this deals with human behavior to alter it. So we need to alter human behavior amidst this pandemic. And even then we have vaccination. This is not going to do an immediate work because it takes nearly some months or more than a year to get herd immunity through vaccination, as the drive is going slow. So in the meantime, we can start using these, or we can start pressing these things much into the public, like physical distancing and mask wearing and knowledge about them. To this end, there is also a survey called COVID-19 CAP survey. The full form of CAP is Knowledge, Attitudes and Practices. So COVID-19 CAP survey is a global survey on COVID-19 that deals with this behavior of knowledge, having knowledge, attitudes and practicing these social distancing, mask wearing, things like that to prevent COVID-19. This is done by Johns Hopkins Center for Communication Sciences, and mask wearing is reported in this survey, that is from July 2020 to March 2021, the mask wearing has dropped to 5%. This is because between this period people thought the first wave is already is the final wave and it is already gone, and so they dropped using masks. But from March 2021 we saw 84% of rise in mask wearing as the cases started coming up. So this is some behavior that people show. If the disease is gone, they just drop using masks, and if there are any reported cases coming up, they start using masks. So this has to be altered by the governments, and this behavioral alteration has to be in the hands of government, media, society, and it must come with various agencies coming forward. So this is with some information about COVID-19 CAP survey. So there has to be some communication channels to communicate people about all of this. So the behavioral data sources we have to keep in hand while dealing with communication channels like this CAP survey and all. And we need to plan a strategy to approach people, and these channels that we need to use that must be trusted by the people. So people will trust the channels they trust in using these masks and being socially distant. There are 7 ways in behavioral science that speak about how to inject something into people, how to make them use masks, or how to make them, for that matter, use anything that is very important for the societal need. So these 7 ways we shall pursue one after the other. The first thing is basic information. Everybody must have this basic information about why to use a mask, and who should wear the mask, and when and where to put on these masks. What are the types of masks, and what is this new concept of double masking, and why should it be incorporated in second wave, and how to wear a mask correctly. So these basic information things must be told to people through various channels, and this must be the first behavioral science step towards pushing people to wear masks. And for this reason, we need to use some channels, and those channels must be trusted by the people to follow them. So according to this CAP survey, people mostly trust the scientists, health experts, World Health Organization, and they watch televisions, and they rely on newspapers, radio, and especially local health workers. They follow anything if these local health workers tell them to do. So these are some trusted channels through which this information, all of this information, can be taught to them. The second way in behavioral science is convincing messages. So these convincing messages, not everybody doesn't know these kind of basic information, but even if they know, they are not convinced to use. So for that section of people, we need to use infographics and statistics that how these cases got reduced when people started using masks. So these statistics will convince people to use masks. The third behavioral science way is benefits of mask wearing. They need to know the benefits in wearing a mask. For this reason, some testimonials should be shared, like who did not get infected by the virus if they are using mask continuously. So these testimonials must be shared, and they must be taught about good and bad communities. Some good places which did not contact with the virus while they are using masks, and some bad communities which neglected and got virus spread amongst them. So this is something that will convince them to use masks while speaking about the benefits. And also we need to show them through some pictures that if they use masks, that is a kind of symbol of being cool, and that they would get respect from the society. They'll be respectful, and they are treated as considerate towards the elderly if they use mask, and they are also treated as being smart. So these things will attract people to use masks, and these benefits of mask wearing will also make them to use masks even if they are not convinced that it would not give COVID-19. The next way in behavioral science is positive social norms. Positive social norm is something that if it is a norm in the society, people will be oriented to use it. So if everyone else is doing it too, I too will do it. So that is what the behavioral science says. So that's the a pattern in which so many other people think. If they don't belong to the above three channels, three views, they belong to this view that they would follow a positive social norm. So we need to influence, the media should influence these people that everybody on earth is using a mask. So if they get to know that everyone is using, they will be oriented to use. So they must get routine to see people on media, in televisions using masks. So the media must concentrate the normal public that is using masks and show them on television, so that this section of people will use them. So this is one behavioral attitude. The next thing is consistent wearing. So even when these people are convinced to wear, there won't be consistent wearers all the time. So they will stop using masks at some point or the other time. So on them we need to enforce this consistent wearing of masks. For that reason, the police must work to this end, and they must be knowing that there are consequences if for their inaction of not wearing mask, and these consequences will make them be afraid of police, and they will be finally putting on masks. And this must not only be the responsibility of police, but even the collective responsibility of society. We must politely tell those who are not with the mask. We must be politely using a polite language to remind them to put on the mask. We must not be hesitant in this. So this will have positive multiplier effect, and they will go further and speak politely to others to put on their masks. So this is called consistent wearing behavioral science, behavioral topic that can inculcate wearing mask in people through this multiplying effect of positivity about wearing masks. The next behavioral science way is compassionate leadership. From a head of a family to a head of a country, people will rely on leaders. So leadership, this role of leader will be very positive or negative depending on the way they influence the people. So everything lies in the hands of the leader. So these leaders must convey good messages or positivity about vaccination and mask wearing. Before conveying these messages, they themselves should enact this. So they themselves must be seen wearing masks, must be seen taking vaccines. So that will have a positive impact on the crowd, that they go and get vaccinated and use masks. Finally, the role of media is the seventh way. And the media must come up with responsibility. That's called responsible media. They must be brave enough and honest in reporting, and they must spread more positivity than panic, which is not the usual norm today, because they spread more panic than positivity. So not all is doom and gloom. If they only forecast what is doom and gloom, what is the death rate, the unavailability of oxygen cylinders, the no vaccination and no availability of vaccines. So if they only show this doom and gloom information, people will think they cannot do anything to be out of this virus, this pandemic, and they do not do any preventionary steps. They do not take. So this should not be the norm, and no misinformation or disinformation must spread. The final say is comprehensive behavioral approach is also one of the ways to be pursued to fight against COVID-19, and to understand, predict, and shape human behavioral is the responsibility of the government, social media, and the normal media, and people everywhere. So human behavioral is after all a science that can be pursued to fight against this COVID-19 pandemic. So this is the analysis about need to use methods of behavioral science to improve mask wearing, and thank you.